Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome to Cherry Lane. Today I've got a bunch of project bags, a tester call for a pattern, and a couple other different random odds and ends. So I wanted to jump in first before I do anything else and let you know about the tester call I have out now. It is for this pillow here. This is using tapestry crochet. It has a crocheted front and back, and then there are these two borders. If you are familiar with tapestry crochet, there's a post on YouTube and also Instagram. So if you're interested in testing this pattern for me, I need 3 people at least to test it for me. I would appreciate it. The pattern is going to have the option to do this pillow or also do it as a wall hanging as well. So if anyone would like to test this for me, either find my Instagram post or the YouTube post about it, and then I will give you the rest of the information on that. So now I have a bunch of bags. I'm going to start with the bags that I have had for a while, and then I will show you some brand new ones, and we'll just go from there. This is a project bag I had made quite some time ago. This is a quilted front. I hand embroidered the word grateful on the back, and then the handle has different embroidery stitches. There's also some different embroidery in different spots throughout the bag. So that's one project bag. These are some smaller zip pouches that I have made. This one, I'm not sure why, but I just took the very little bits of scraps I had and then also took one of these cross stitch things I had done, and this part here is just plastic canvas. I have this one. I don't know, I just love doing the different patchwork. This one is my favorite. I'm surprised I still have this one, because I thought it was really cool, but these would probably work. I meant for them to have like your phone and your essentials and shit in there, but I don't know that it would be a good project bag. Maybe a notions pouch though. The zipper on this is 7 inches. And then I have this one where the front and back is different. Also like this one, I just paired together some fabrics that would go well. And they all have this on here. A lot of my bags, not all of them, but most of them, the inside of the bag will have some kind of loop or clip. And then most of my bags, the smaller ones, also have a loop or a clip. That way you can use your smaller one and hook it up inside your bigger one. That way you don't have to dig around for it. This one is my favorite one, and I put a lot of time and effort into this because I made quarter square triangles, and I was using Tula Pink fabric, and that is one of my favorite fabric designers. But then I also, on some plastic canvas, I stitched the 888 on there. I really just love Tula Pink fabric, and I really like how it turned out. This entire thing is with Tula Pink fabric, and then the inside is also Tula Pink. I had some 5-inch squares. It was like a charm pack or whatever they call it. And so I wanted to use my scraps from other projects I had used with those. I just think that her prints are so beautiful. So the next bags are all project bags that I just recently made. And if all of these things, if anyone's interested, just let me know. This one, I call it my little gay bag. And I'll show you why, because it's the gayest little bag ever. It's so cute. Tell me that is not adorable. And this is the back. I don't know, I had a scrap and I saw him and I was like, need to make you into a bag. This is the lining. This one, even though it is small, it does have the little loop in here. So you can clip a little notions pouch or something to it. And then it has the drawstring. It also has a strap. But this one would fit like 1 cake of yarn. So it'd be great for socks or a hat or something that you just use 1 cake for. And then I have this one, this carrot bag. I did put some interfacing on the base of all of these, except for this one just because it was so small. But the base of all of these have some interfacing, so it should help it, you know, when it's set up with stuff in it. Should help the structure of it. And the inside is like this. And it has the little clip in there. And some nice stretchy green straps. I really like how this one turned out. And the bottom. And the lining. This one also does have the little O-ring in there. And then this one is the biggest bag. Again, if you're interested in any of these, I can also give you the measurements for them. This one has a lot of patchwork in the base of it, and I did again put some interfacing. But this one's kind of a wild card, but it's a nice big bag. You could fit, I don't know, at least 2 or 3 skeins in here, and your project and all that stuff. And these are the different squares on the bottom. And then this is waffles on the fabric on top. It's got all waffle fabric on the inside. It has the little loop here. And then this is your strap. Okay, so the next couple pieces, I actually have a tutorial up on my channel on how to make these. So I've made some beaded spiders. And I made this one as well. I absolutely love these. I think they're so beautiful. I need to get some ribbon or something and I could wear it as a necklace, but these are available if anyone wants them, but also if you want to learn how to make your own, it is up on my channel. I keep these out all year. I just think they're really pretty. But there is a little bit of a legend, a Christmas legend that goes along with them if you celebrate Christmas and you wanted to learn about it. But they're just a symbol of like prosperity and good luck. and I really love them a lot. I was just using what I had on hand. This one would make a nice necklace. I was just using what I had on hand, but you could use any color combination. And again, I go over all the materials you need. This wouldn't be good for a stitch marker. It would be too big, but you could hang it on your project bags for sure. Or you can, if I had made two, it'd be earrings. I have a smaller version of them that I make usually for earrings, but if you want to learn how to make your own, definitely go check that out. I did want to say that I had one tutorial for the leg warmers, and the audio in that I forgot to maximize it, so you'll have to definitely turn up the volume for that. I don't have the original clips, so I'd have to refilm it completely, and until I'm able to do that, I wanted to leave that up so you could just, the video is meant so you could just write down the different steps so you don't have to keep referring to it every time. But it's also just like a recipe. It's really easy, and it just gives you the basics of how to construct it, and then you could size it to whatever you need. So I did just want to mention that, and that's why it is still up. This I just made yesterday, and I wasn't planning on making it, but she goes by Cat Creations on TikTok. I don't know if she has any other social media or not, but I just came across, it was a quick tutorial. You just need an O-ring like these bags have. Where is it? You just need to have these, and then you just crochet around it, and then you can hang it on the mirror in the car. I'm not a super Christmassy person, but if it sparks joy the way the world is right now, if it sparks joy and it's not hurt anybody else, I say go for it. So it's quick and easy, and I'm going to give this as a gift to somebody. So the next thing that I have, I'm very excited about, because I made a pattern for a stocking. I actually have two sizes, and I wish I knew how to take my pattern that's on paper and make it into a digital pattern so that you could print it and make your own. But nonetheless, I've been doing a combination of making them with quilting cotton and then doing some felt work with them as well. I forgot to bring them up here, but I finished the Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus one for myself and my husband, and they came out really, really cute. So I will show you, I'll either put a clip at the end or I'll show you in another video. I do have some shorts. If you want to go to those videos, you can see the stockings in the progress where they're at. I do think I showed the finished ones. I definitely check out my shorts in between me filming these videos, because you can just be more kept up to date with what I'm currently working on. But I had some leftover Hello Kitty fabric from an order I had done, so I made a stocking. And this is what I was saying when I was talking about doing the felt. So I did a wreath with felt, and then I beaded it. And then this bow here, I wanted it to make it look like the one that Hello Kitty wears. And so I used some fusible interfacing on both sides of the fabric just to make it extra stiff. And then I put a little bit of filling in here just to make it really pop and be very sturdy. And the lining is all that same fabric. And then I used fusible fleece to quilt these instead of batting because to me, I wanted to focus more on the structure of these than the squishiness. And you can see the quilting lines that I did. It's not super heavily quilted or anything, but if I can ever figure it out, this is the larger version. The smaller one isn't a lot smaller. It's just about an inch thinner. And the toe is like about an inch smaller as well. Because the first pair that I made for us, I wasn't planning on selling them. I just made them for us, so I just drafted up a quick pattern. But then I have an order coming up for 2 more stockings, and they're for kids, and they're going to be used a lot and everything. So I wanted to make sure they were an appropriate size to really stuff with some things. But if there's a Hello Kitty fanatic out there that also celebrates Christmas, then this is perfect for you. Okay, so I think that is everything I wanted to show you for right now. I will be back in a week or so when I have some more things to show you. I did ship out some stuff this week. I do have a sale going on my Ravelry shop if you want to check that out. There's a 20% off code for 2 or more patterns. That code is good until November 12th. It's just spooky20 in all capitals. And there's a couple people that have already used that, and I really appreciate supporting my patterns. It helps keep me going, and I'm available on Instagram or TikTok. If you ever have any questions, you can message me there, and I'd be more than happy to help you. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you in the next video.